Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new playthrough where, well, as you can probably tell, I'm going to be playing as the Red Duke of Mousillon, which I'm definitely pronouncing incorrectly. So obviously this is a modded playthrough with Mixu's mod to unlock him, and yeah. So we've got various things, Lance formation for Black Knights, Blood Knights and Damned Knights. Cheaper Right Kings, extra XP for Blood Knights, extra weapon strength for Men-at-Arms units, ability Elsif, we'll see what that is, and cheaper Peasant units, which as you might notice isn't something which we usually have. Obviously all the normal vampire things as well. Let's jump straight in here. As you can probably tell from the background here, he has a slightly different mod. You can read some of his storyline here. I'm not going to be reading that out today. You do have a lot of... You've got some of the Bretonian units, and all of your units are skinned. So my Glaive Guard are undead foot soldiers. Undead foot squires with their great swords, for example, of ones with great weapons and things. So it's quite a cool setup, and we've obviously got fallen knights and all that stuff, which should make everything quite a bit more fun. We shall have to see how it goes. Anyway, once we start, obviously we're going to be in quite a hostile environment to start with. Early things are going to be to consolidate the territory around me, taking all of Lyonesse for ourselves, but also we're quite obviously going to want to get ourselves allied with the other vamps over here. We want to pay attention to the Empire early on. We are in, bloody hell, we are in a substantial amount of war straight away. You can already see here, so like our Men-at-Arms. Oh, we actually just have normal Men-at-Arms. Big, our Grave Guard are undead, dead and things. We've got Black Knights and things. So it's a very different setup, and we also get our archers. First things first, I want to do some recruiting. So all of our units look a little bit more Bretonian, which is quite cool. Let's compare Black Knights. They look cool, that's for certain. They're an anti-infantry one, so I think I'd like a unit or two of them. They're all anti-infantry. They're shock. These aren't. I prefer non-shock. More archers. These guys having archers is kind of awesome. Obviously, you've got the various different things. Mutant. What does that give us? Immune to psychology is they cannot be aren't undead but can't be healed. So there's a kind of mix between having different things. I think some more archers will be good. City of the Damned. This looks to be I'm just trying to have a look through to work out which one I want to go through, because obviously these will all be different. They all give me growth early on, which is good, and actually growth early on is very good. So it's all a bit different. Anyway, we'll start with the City of the Damned, because it fits. Obviously, we've got all the vampire mechanics as well we'll be working with. But no, Lyonesse, we want to pressure Lyonesse early on, guys. The best way of doing that is going to be to try and pull their army out, batter it, then capture Lyonesse. We obviously probably want to peace out fairly early on as well. I suspect this is going to be quite a hard early campaign. I half suspect I'm not going to live long. I almost wanted to just charge Bordelais there. But again, it would have been a risk. So, obviously, there's a special building there. I don't know if that's for us. I don't know how the Bretonian buildings will work for us, because obviously we do have peasants. The idea of having peasants is really quite cool. So we will have vampire armies which don't break with archers, which feels quite OP actually. So maybe we want to, we definitely want to try and take advantage of that as much as possible.
What do you want?
Does he have walls? Yeah, adds walls, and actually gives us a fairly decent garrison straight away.
Ready. Now. We are in agreement.
Let's hope they fall for this. Because if I can wipe out their army in a fell swoop, especially. That's the other thing I do want to get, as I want to get some big old battles going on around us, because obviously we can recruit from battle sites. Capturing Lyonesse will give us a much securer start. I want to court. Oh, I'm already at war with everybody, yay! Definitely want to do some piecing out as early as we can. And the other thing is, I don't necessarily have to be hostile. I could always try and become friends with the other Bretonians. I've not quite decided on my long-term goal for this playthrough yet. I could do something very different. I could go a crusading. So, for example...
My bloodline calls.
Let us wait and see. I need to take that army out because I can't afford to go anywhere while that army is still in existence. Obviously, we threw some zombies in. Zombies are cheap. This is going to be a tough old start with everybody being at war with us straight away, which I guess kind of fits lore-wise, but is going to be horrible. Come on. You know you want to fall for a Lyonesse. I definitely... Well, let's have a look at what Lyonesse's garrison is, actually.
I will not blight my soul.
No.
This better be important.
Only the Grail companions.
More sleep shines. What do you want?
We're going to get one more turn. And hope they can't. See, the issue is they probably don't feel they can actually take Mousillon, I think it is. Please tell me off for pronouncing it incorrectly when I'm inevitably pronouncing it incorrectly. We need one more turn to see if they come at us. Otherwise, we are going to have to either go raiding or, we're going to have to go somewhere else to try and take things on. I think I've got a fairly good garrison back home, so that's not too bad. Obviously, we want to get somewhere big to make our main garrison early on. Come on. Ah! Wait until I go this way, then they'll zerg forwards just to annoy me.
Deliver it unto me. Follow me.
Really not worth it.
March.
We're going to start looking the other way. I don't have to keep everything I take at the moment. I can always go and just batter some things. See there, great glaive guard with great weapons. Just look like I want to see what these guys look like in battle as well, but we've not had a good chance for a battle yet. I want to check what the garrison is like in my city again, because if it's reasonable, I can afford to leave them, especially as it's got walls and they're undead-ish. I need to start expanding. I can't just sit back for this long. Oh god, we've got them to the north as well. Ugh. This could be fun.
I will alone.
Yeah, we've got a huge garrison there.
This better be important. Then go. This is my course.
Now, if I can bypass them and hit Aquitaine, for example, don't necessarily want to take these places, but if I can start battering their other cities, basically not giving these guys long enough to really start growing, that'd potentially help us. Gonna go for all the growth building setups early. Obviously, we are also going to want to start expanding our corruption. I'm not taking damage. Ooh, I'm not taking damage here, even though there's not any corruption. Is that something I missed? See, they know I'm here. No.
Yes.
Do you take me for a child?
Wait for now. Strike out. Good. This will do.
We are going to smash here. I may even capture it. If I'm going to capture it, then I'm going to put myself in the Isle of Wight. Oh, I hadn't realised that. This is Albion, and it's got a little island below it called the Isle of Wight, which I assume is the Isle of Wight. There's a little island off the southern coast of England, which is Britain, which is also known as Albion, called the Isle of Wight, if you aren't British and don't know that, so, which is why I giggled at that. I do still want to play a Nakai playthrough. I do think he is a very interesting character to play, though he's been so overdone at the moment. I may leave it a bit, because I know so many people have done playthroughs as him.
What? Deliver it unto me.
Fools!
Kill them. Raise them.
We are going to fight this because it is our first battle. And I want to see all our shiny, shiny units. We've got a catapult. The idea of being undead with catapult and archers. Yeah, I like this. It's potentially a little OP, but...
For the lady!
These are just mutated normal ones. Obviously they're zombies. In my grave guard. Oh, where are the Black Knights? Yeah, I think they're undead. Nice. So we've got quite a good cavalry force here as well.
Peasant bowman! Peasant bowman! Shields! Oi! All men!
There we go. The undead. The zombies are going in front just to provide a nice little distraction. These guys are going to go behind. And you can go right in the centre. Basically, I'm not particularly worried about the undead, the zombies. They're going to do their job nicely. You can start hitting straight into them.
We must have blood. Blood Knights, with haste.
That's not bad.
For the lady! Shifting!
Start battering their archers straight away because they're the units I want to take down as early as possible.
Swiftly, with haste.
Don't want to move too far forwards there.
Armed and ready!
Forwards!
Blood Knights.
Straight out! You guys can go straight in just to get them trapped.
As you say!
Slam into them. You can slam into the rear there. Where are my glaive guards? Ooh. Let's turn my dehumidifier off. I'm sure you don't want to be hearing that.
Blood Knights.
That's all going nicely. Ooh. You can slam into the back of those peasants there. And obviously we've got a lovely little line here of our undead fighting our zombies, just holding the line there. And they're beginning to break.
Blood Knights.
You guys can slam straight into the rear of here. There we go.
Move it!
Oh, whoops, I never needed me to do that.
Quickly, lads!
Blood Knights.
Break out and hit them. Their entire line is crumbling now. The foot squires are still holding there, but they're not going to last long. It's over. The Humies are running from the might of Mousillon. The might of the Red Duke there. My cav did nicely. Not particularly fantastic use of them. My zombies held the line, which was their job, in the centre, while everybody else basically got into position and started shredding. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Ooh, those foot squires got quite a lot of kills on us, but who cares? They're undead. This is the nice thing about being undead, is so much of my army, certainly my early armies, are so expendable. I really don't care. I'll have to have a look at my text, because I know as normal undead, there's ways you can make things pretty much free. I'll have to have a look to see if I can do the same, because if I can, that's awesome. We're going to occupy it, because I want to pull the other guys out and towards us. Yes! So we're going to be going and making skeletons cheap. So actually we're going to be doing the Book of Archon next. Because being able to have basically free armies, completely free armies, is huge. Oh god, everybody's bloody at war with us! Ah! I mean, I wanted to go the other way. I changed my mind. So yeah, we're going to move forwards, go into an ambush stance to try and pull whoever it is in charge of Bordelais. I should remember, I did play them recently, towards us, but I'm honestly not that fussed. God, I could put a wall here as well and make this place just unassailable pretty much. They've got quite a big army there. I may need to start paying a bit more attention over there, because that is a big force. And if they had to hit me with both, I would potentially have problems. That said, I can potentially pop another lord now as well, so we shall see.
Reek of anguish.
I will take your money for a non-aggression pact for the time being. I have no argument with the greenskins at the moment. You know, I'm happy to let them do their thing. Do nothing. I don't need the recruitment at the moment.
What do you want? You dare? We are in agreement.
You dishonor me.
Gonna leave it for now. I'm hoping that they're going to come and attack me, which means I will be able to go for Bordelais and straight away the turn afterwards. We are also obviously spreading the Empiric corruption here now, which is quite nice for us. We've got a huge garrison here, so I'm not too worried, though I don't really want to give them time to build up too big a force.
Your sleep grows.
Alberic. No. Come on! Ha 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 ha! This is going to be beautiful. Now, it would be cool if I could bring all of these guys. Could you imagine if I could bring them into the fold? It's quite a nasty little force he's got. I need to trap it quickly, otherwise it could become a bit of a pain. We've got some cav to smash into them as well, but they're anti-infantry cav for the main, but still.
Empire Lord.
Peasant bowman!
Straight in. I want some of these guys I do want going straight into the back, however, just to block their escape, and you can go straight in on him.
Give them death.
There we go, they're nice and trapped.
For the lady!
This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted to make sure that they were trapped and didn't really have anywhere to escape. They are trying to push through to an extent, but there's only so much of that they can do. So they are going to slowly crumble. They are pushing through here quite successfully, actually. You want to be a bit careful of that, but
Take your name! For my liege! Fire!
slam up into them. They're all breaking. Oh God!
With haste.
My lord!
Let's get some support, please. Oh God! Maybe I wasn't quite as tough as I thought there. Let's heal myself. Note to self, pay attention to Lord's health so he doesn't get his butt kicked.
Shields! Oi! Orders, my lord! Flattener! Peasant bowman! Get him!
Some of their cav are regrouping a bit. Let's be honest, it's not going to be enough.
With haste.
Oh, I had their paladin on me as well, which probably didn't help.
What orders? Get him!
This is over now.
Ready to loose! Loose!
I want to make sure Alberic does not escape. It's a bit of speed attack here. No, that is a nice, good, solid victory. In the river as well, which wasn't great for his forces. Oh, I can't be bothered. They may end up escaping, but still. A good, solid victory there, guys. I mean, we just trapped them. Completely surrounded them and trapped them. Weirdly, we didn't have much anti-large, so the cav did manage to break through in a few places, but not enough. And that was my main aim, was just to make sure they got trapped. They didn't get around the flanks at all. Though the Red Duke did get his butt kicked a bit by Alberic there. So maybe I need to pay a little bit more attention until I've leveled him up a little bit more. I don't really need the replenishment. Let's take the leadership. Yeah, see, this is what annoys me occasionally. If I had fought that myself, if I'd autoed it, I would have wiped them out completely. Which is a little... I do always get a little miffed by, but we've done enough damage. We're going to go and siege him out. And yeah, this will be another territory for us very nice and quickly from this, at this rate. Not where I was planning on going to start with, but I will accept that. You know, I'm happy to go that way.
What do you want?
I like that. So no, it doesn't have something for that. Odd.
All die. Kill them. Raise them. Drink their life.
Anyway, guys, I know I'm not quite at 30 minutes, but I'm not going to be fighting that battle tonight because I am exhausted because my son has been deciding he doesn't want to sleep recently. So we are going to end this one here with that siege going on. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. There's lots of other content on there, so please have a look at all of that. As always, thank you for watching.